Hello everybody, we are on the west coast of Ireland today at the University of Limerick. So today we've had a pretty typical Irish day. It's raining, but it doesn't stop the beauty of this place. So University of Limerick is a school with about 18,000 undergraduate students. You can find about 400 Americans here at any time. So even though this is the newest university in Ireland, it's only 50 years old, it's literally placed on some of the most historic grounds on the west coast of the island. It's on 366 acres and it's just filled with history. It's actually known as Ireland's sports campus, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. It's also rated #1 for the happiest campus in the world. So that's something that you might want to think about when you're looking at a good fit for you if you want to study in Ireland. So there's about 70 courses for students to choose from. And one of the things that it's best known for is that it builds on a mandatory co-op year where students will spend 1 full year working in their area of study to make sure that this is what they want to do. And they can do it here in Ireland. They can pretty much do it anywhere in Europe. So there's lots of flexibility there. And it's really unique. It was the very, very first school in Ireland to implement a co-op process. So students can choose from these 70 courses amongst 4 faculties. In the US, we call them colleges. So because of all of these opportunities, it leads to students who are from University of Limerick to having the highest employment rate in all of Ireland after graduation. So what are some of the most popular courses? So probably business studies, where students will study business for a year before finding their concentration. And after a year, they'll choose what they really want to focus on for the next 3 years. Other popular majors includes aeronautical engineering. And you may have seen some pictures of that in the video. It's great. It's the #1 aeronautical engineering program in Ireland, and it also has it's the #1 physical education and sports science program in Ireland, where students can study PE, sports science, which for us in the US is known as kinesiology, as well as fitness management, which kind of teaches people how to run a business if they want to be a personal trainer or go into personal fitness in any way. So student life is really robust here. There's 90 clubs and societies. International students are guaranteed housing in the first year, but unlike some of the other universities in Ireland, it's very common for international students to stay on campus all 4 years. So that's a really good opportunity that not every university has here in Ireland, and one that you might want to think about. The application process is super easy. It's very transparent. It is a rolling application process, and it's on the Common App, and there's very clear requirements to what students can study. There's also some opportunities for students to have flexible entry options to determine if that is what they want to study once they get there. We have a special guest today. We have a student from outside of Boston, Massachusetts. He's from Dedham and he is studying here at University of Limerick. So to answer maybe a few questions you might have about studying at the University of Limerick, let's welcome Tim Vaughn.
So the reason why I came to Limerick for college is I'm from Boston, my dad's from Ireland, and my mother's family's Irish descent, so I wanted to get kind of more in touch with my Irish roots. And I was really drawn to the campus is really nice, there's a good social scene for students, and Neve, the international recruiter, is very helpful. And there's also kind of a better work-life balance here. There's not as much busy work. They focus more on big assignments in the exam. You don't have as much busy work to do. So I'm studying international business. I'm currently a senior. And as part of my course, I had to do, they call it an exchange, an Erasmus here, and you get to go, there's all sorts of partnerships. Limerick has dozens of partnerships with different European universities. So I decided to go to Strasbourg, France, because I studied French. And it was a very nice time. I made a lot of really good friends. I still keep in regular touch with a lot of them. I've gone to visit, they've come to visit me. And then I did an internship for 8 months in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, at a finance company. And it was a really good time. It's nice to see different cities, because I was able to be abroad while I was abroad. Good way to meet people and travel and learn about different cultures. I would say if it's something you're thinking about, definitely look into it, because obviously I was a little bit nervous, and I started during the pandemic, so it was very difficult, and I still made it through. I'm still here. I've had a good time. There's lots of places to go in Europe, and you can travel, you meet people from different places. You can kind of get out of your comfort zone, but what's good about Ireland in particular is the culture is still very similar to the US, especially if you are from a place with a lot of Irish Americans. And it's a good way to say, if you have Irish connections, get in touch with your roots a bit, or meet people from different cultures. There's a large international community here. Something I would definitely recommend if you're thinking about it. Don't do it. If you don't do it, you'll regret it. So I definitely recommend it. There's lots of really good nature trails. If you kind of go way past down that way, there's some castle ruins. There's a lot, it's a huge campus. One of their selling points to European students is that it's an American style campus because it's very large, and there's lots of nature trails and good student facilities. So I would say it's a good kind of place to try somewhere different, but it's not so radically different that you're going to feel out of place.
If you want to learn more about studying in this beautiful weather here in Ireland, you might want to contact us at Custom College Consulting, and I can tell you all about it. Don't let the weather scare you. It's beautiful here, and if you don't like the weather in Ireland, just wait 10 minutes. It'll change. See you soon.